Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to start a new series of videos about Portuguese grammar. And in this episode, we're going to talk about nouns in Portuguese. So in Portuguese, nouns can have different genders and numbers, either singular or plural, masculine or feminine. And all things have a name. So how on earth you're gonna remember when you have a masculine or feminine? So in general, if the noun ends in A, it's feminine, and when it ends in O, it's masculine. But this is a too brief rule, and we have many exceptions. So I will give you some tips for you to memorize it, and I will show you some specific examples. So my first tip is to always learn words with their article already. So it already helps you to memorize. And also, my second tip is to learn new words within a context. So now let's talk about casa, which is house in Portuguese. Within the vocabulary related to the picture you see, we can say, for example, casa, porta, janela, telhado, parede, jardim. So, instead of learning these words without the articles, you can already pay attention to the article that follows these objects, these nouns. So before I tell you if these words are feminine or masculine, let's learn the articles. So the masculine definite articles are o in the singular form and os in the plural form. People from Rio, they would say hoje. I will pronounce like that because that's my accent, but if you prefer to say os, that's completely fine. And the definite articles in the feminine form are a, singular, or as, plural. And the indefinite articles would be uns, uma, umas, respectively singular and then plural. Now let's learn which articles go together with the words I just told you. Casa would be a casa. This is feminine. A parede. So previously I mentioned a general rule in which if it ends in A, it's feminine, and if it ends in O, it's masculine. But what about E? There we have parede. So in this case, it's feminine. A parede. A porta, feminine. O jardim, masculine. And now we see ending in M. So the general rule falls short. A janela. O telhado. Alright? So don't worry about learning all the genders of all words at once. You can just pick a subject that interests you, and then you can try to add the article in front of it to help you remember. So here, so far, we only use the definite articles. Now let's practice a little bit how it would be if we added the indefinite articles. We would have, repeat after me, uma casa, uma parede, uma porta, jardim, uma janela, telhado. Alright? So in the singular form, we have o, a, uma. Now let's talk about the plural versions of these words we just learned. If we have definite plus plural, you will have as casas, as paredes, as portas, os jardins, and note that the letter M becomes N, and then you add S for plural, as janelas, os telhados. Alright? And if we combine indefinite plus plural, we would have the examples below. umas casas, umas paredes, umas portas, uns jardins, umas janelas, uns telhados. So just to make sure you understand the difference between definite and indefinite, definite is something that you know. It's a well-known thing for both you and your listener or your reader. And indefinite is not a specific one, but a general thing, something that is not really specific. So if I say a casa, I'm talking about a specific house that both you and your listener know about. If I say uma casa, well, we don't really know whose house that is, but we know it's a house. All right? So my first rule is to try to memorize new words already combined with the article. This will save you a lot of time in terms of memorizing later the gender. So if we're talking about mesa, a mesa, sofá, o sofá. And we also learned that whenever you have a noun plus a s in the end, it generally indicates that it is a plural noun. So for example, mesa, mesas, we added an s to it, so I'm talking about more than one table. And sofá, sofás, I'm again talking about more than one sofa. So this is rule number 2. Now let's play a game. Can you guess the gender of the below words? I will give you some time to reply. Pão. What do you think? It's masculine. Now, mão. It sounds pretty similar to the previous word. What do you think? Is it masculine or feminine? A mão. All right, that's feminine. And this is a bit tricky because previously pão was masculine, o pão, and mão is feminine, a mão. So pay attention to it whenever you were using these words. Cama. A cama, feminine. Celular. O celular. Next one. Maçã. A maçã. Don't worry about memorizing genders. You will little by little memorize it and you will learn it by heart. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, you already know what to do. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel if you are not yet subscribed, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my next videos, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!